Alright, so the instructions say that there should be a factory marked line somewhere in this neighborhood. On mine, there is not a factory marked line, so I guess that means I can just put it wherever I want to. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. And we'll just do an approximate to where it said so on the instructions and see what happens. Alright, there we go. There we go. Simple enough. Now the next step is just to take a piece of sandpaper or a Dremel tool or something and deburr it. Make sure it's clean and smooth for the installation of the socket. Alright, the next step is to install the socket. It has this nut on it there. You're going to want to take that all the way off. So it will go back on in a minute, but it won't fit through the hole, so you got to take it out to install the plug. So you just run that through there like that. There is a rubber gasket on the plug itself, so it should not affect the waterproof or watertightness of the tank. So there we go. We'll slide this back up there. And just snug it up. You don't want to get it too tight, otherwise you might break it and that would not be good. But you want to get it tight enough to where it's not going to lose any water. So there you go. That's that. Now on to the next step. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is release the 6-pin connector right here. And it just slides out. You'll have to move some wires out of the way, but slide it out like that. Pretty handy. Then we're going to hook it in to our sub harness, and the directions show that it goes around behind this little group of wires here. There's only one way to plug it in, so we plug it in until it snaps, I hope. There, it snapped. Alright, then we're going to take a little piece of electrical tape and we are going to tape it to this bundle of wires here. So it should be waterproof. There's a gasket in there, but I'm going to give it a once around just to kind of make myself feel better about it. And then I'll take off a little piece here and cut it and then wrap it like that. Okay. So that is in place and it should be good. Alright, the next thing we're going to want to do is to plug the accessory harness, which is this, into one of these wires, and it should fit into any one of the small ones. There's 3 small ones and 1 larger one, so that's what we do with that. Then we hook up the wire that actually goes into the socket. It clicks into place like that. Next thing you want to do is kind of bunch it up a little like that and slide this rubber boot down over the top of it to hold everything in place. So there's that. And that step is done. Alright, up next on our to-do list is to take the larger of the 2 zip ties that they gave you and zip tie the harness in place like so. There you go. It says you can cut it off. I'm not going to do that right now just in case I want to add something else and it takes up a little more room, so I'll just tuck that clip back in the back. And then it says to tie all these together like so and zip it with the small zip tie to the motorcycle harness that you have right here. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, get all those in place, make them a little cozy down there. Now you got to remember there's this plug right here where one of the body panels goes, so make sure you don't cover that up. But there we have it, successful. Alright, the next step involves applying the sticker, the safety label. Whatever, we know this has got power, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. So you clean that really good, a little bit of alcohol and some shop towel, and you're good to go. And then we put on the sticker whenever it dries off. Alright, that should be dry now, so we'll go ahead and put our safety label in place. Maybe. There it comes. All right. Safety label is in place. That part's done.